Welcome back to another video. Today, or tonight, we're gonna get started working on our, well, not gonna get started, hopefully finish up working on our John Deere 7000 corn planter. Got it all switched over to soybeans. I need to grease it, put oil in it, not oil in it, oil the chains. This guy is just for the fertilizer. Just doing some soybeans so we don't run fertilizer on those. Need to hook up the monitor. We also have an old Raven GPS system that I want to try out, so I need to hook that all up in the cab, and that's probably gonna be where most of my time is spent, trying to get everything figured out nice and pretty. I'm Nolan, and you're watching Nolan's Farming Adventures. First order of business that some of those tires need air, so we're turning that on, and I'm gonna go read the book to see how much air pressure that the tires are supposed to have, because it drives off the ground to know how much seed to put in the ground. So the air pressure has to be on point for all of that to get a proper seed population. I need to pump these tires up to 40 psi, and as you can see, they don't really look like they're 40 psi, especially this one. The other two on the other side aren't as bad, but we'll check them, make sure they're all right. As you can see, that needle is supposed to be closer to the 40 right there, but it's more like 5. So, just press this button. Hopefully this tire doesn't blow up. Check it. We're about, what would that be, 10 now. Now we just got to do the same for this tire. Check this tire and this tire. That one looks like it's going to need some. That one looks like it's pretty close. They're getting old, but they'll work for 20-30 acres a year, if we even do that with this. Right now we're just going to do soybeans, so we don't have to switch the big 12 row over. Just that'll take, an afternoon or something. And I can plant the 10 acres we have of soybeans, 8 acres, whatever it is, with this pretty quick. All the tires ended up needing air, and I'm here filling this tire up, and something just feels wrong right here. Could it be? Look over here, look over there. Oh, yeah. Last year the gauge wheel, like this, over here, fell off. I forgot about that. I don't remember where that went. And that's annoying because I kind of need that. And I also found the one row, both gauge wheels need bearings, and I'm hoping that we have those bearings. If not, we're just going to run it this year till either they fall off or we'll get it done. And maybe after like second cutting hay, I can put some work into it. I was hoping that gauge wheel would be back here. I'm not seeing it anywhere. I completely forgot about that. We were just planting along reseeding last year, and it just randomly fell off. And we planted for a little bit longer, and it was fine to run without it for a couple acres, but boy, I wish I would not have forgotten that. I'm gonna need that. Aha, there it is. Right where I put it last year. And I think, hoping that these are the right bearing things that I need. I'm not overly confident. I have to take a look at one. Maybe I'll take this one apart a little bit and see. That'd be great if it works. There'd be 2. I'll be able to maybe fix that tonight yet. Call it good. Be ready to go Saturday, which is today's Thursday, and tomorrow night I'm busy. You know what I need? I need a parts book. Actually, I bet you I could find something online that would tell me I can maybe look up this part number. That might tell me too. I got an operator's manual. That's wore out, but that's all I have. So I guess Google it is. After a little bit of digging, I found here what I'm looking at. And that's the exploded wheel of that gauge wheel. And I need that part right there is what it looks like. Part number 3. Right there you can see it. So if you come down here to number 3. Is that the part number that I have? Yes, it is. Good deal. How much does it cost for the whole thing? I'm gonna add one of those to cart. Here, go to our cart. Let's see what this costs. I think I'm gonna take one of these bolts and put it on the other gauge wheel that fell off. So that way that one's just done. We'll see though. There, that's all that's holding that thing on. Should also go along, check the rest, make sure they're all tight. I guess. So hopefully you don't fall off this year either. Why is that thing not coming off? Oh my, the fight begins already. I had a pleasant surprise when I took the other one apart. This is the second one now. But it's not the bearing that's bad. That's on this piece that you can't see here. But it's actually this flange is bent out from just being used, being turned. I'm not entirely sure what. So so in the other one, I just put the pounded the flanges back in a little bit. Put the wheel back in the tire, and it held up tight, real nice and everything. So I did the same with this. I'm just need to tighten it together, put it together, put the bolts in, tighten it, and then we should be looking at it, and we'll look at it, and it should be good. Well, this one had the exact same result. Pulled the one side off, tapped the things in, put it back on. It's nice and tight. That's awesome. Now I need to stick this. WD-40's getting empty. Now I want to have them. Now I want to have the soybeans end up to be about 1 inch to 1.5 inches deep, and I think this is set up for corn, so it's 2 inches, which is about what it looks like. So I'm gonna set it a little bit shorter. Nah, sells latch, sells least important. So the blonde screw. Dad came out and helped me finish that up. Planter is ready to go. I even made sure that their closing wheels are nice and lined up with our opening discs and our frogs, I think they call them. Tomorrow night after work, I have an hour or two, should have an hour or two, that I'll be able to hopefully mess with that GPS system, old Raven system, and see if I can get that working again. And if I can, set it up right with the 6150, get it all ready to go and set up, ready to plant. So that way first thing Saturday morning, we can maybe go plant after we're done working our ground. But anyway, I'll catch you tomorrow night. Saturday morning, it's only about 8 o'clock. Everybody else is out in the field already, so me and Austin are gonna go fill up this fertilizer wagon. There's bin wagon, put fertilizer in it. Up at the field behind town, we have like 2 more small fields to do. And we're gonna be down at the Criswell farm planting down there, and I think Adrian's down there working. They're planting corn, and if we get time today, we'll start planting soybeans too, but we'll see. We're gonna go take this down to the big yard and fill it with fertilizer. So we got 5 tons of fertilizer right here. And I'm not sure, I think they're 1 ton each. We need to take them over there and load them in the wagon with the forklift. And it's me and Austin doing it, which is fewer people than I've ever had help do it. Oh well, we'll get it done though. Normally it comes out faster, but I can't get this rope opened up. So this is fast, it'll come out, which is fast enough. Second bag going in. Got 3 more. We got everything, got all 5 bags put in. Now we're gonna hop on the 399 and head back 2 miles that way. Gonna drop this off at the Criswell farm, I think, and then probably just walk home from there. I guess I should have checked the diesel before I hooked the color packer up, but I need some diesel fuel, so I'm gonna put like 5 or 10 gallons in, and I don't really want to back that around, so we're gonna do it by bucket. Put buckets of oil, diesel fuel in. And Austin just took the 4-wheeler down to the Criswell farm. He's gonna run this. I couldn't get him stopped in time. He's excited to have that 4-wheeler. Right now we got a lot of Pioneer P1197, I think it is, in the planter, which there's a couple different varieties mixed in, because of just filling them up before they're quite completely empty. Next we're going to be putting in some seed consultants, 1087, and what else? 1032. Alright, so yeah, I got some seed consultants going in next. It's going to be interesting to see how this field does this year, or how it starts, especially because we're really working it down, doing, I say, a pretty good job working it down. But Anthony's ready running. Laverne's not back from lunch yet. I'm going to hop in the 2675 and get a move on it. Got this corn planter set up for soybeans, and we have 6 bags of Blue River soybeans. I'm not sure of the variety. I don't remember that. 6 rows, so yeah, 6 bags. Dad, I'm not sure if he's finished planting corn or not, but if he isn't, there's like 1 small pass of like 300 feet that needs done yet. Adrian's here in this field. He started working ground already. I did a little bit, but he's running a power harrow over it. It's gonna look real nice. Got little buddy Gavin with me, and running the John Deere 7000. We're down. Got about 10 acres to go here. Should take, according to Dad, about 2 hours to do. 6:56, so it should be like 7 o'clock now, 8, 9, 9:30 when we get done, because we'll have to refill, and we'll probably find stuff to make it take longer. But if everything goes good, we'll be done planting for the year. And unfortunately, I didn't get much footage of it this year because I was running tractor all the time. Oh well, let's go plant. This is beautiful dirt to work into. It's a little bit moist and it's powder, which is awesome. Looks like, so this one, let's see here. Looks like that's all lined up real nice. Gauge wheels are packing it good. Let's see if we got any soybeans. Should be seeing some. There's one. Oh, there's another one. Just keep digging a bit. How close are they to each other? Adrian's in the 130.06 there. I just got him to shift up a gear. He's got plenty of power and everything. He's just gonna have a tough time staying up ahead of me, I think. So he's gonna have to do about 2 passes for my one. That front end's a little bit light and he's ripping around. All right, we're gonna keep planting. We just planted like 10, 15 feet to check it. Everything seems to be working good. So we'll plant another couple 100 feet, check again. And if everything's still going good, we're just gonna plant. Moving along pretty nice, done a couple passes. They're pretty nice long rows, so I'm just gonna check. No, we're like out of soybeans. They're not good. I think, I'm glad I stopped when I did. My monitor didn't go off, and I think if they'd be down, my, what do you call it? My rows were down, we'd be still getting soybeans, but as you can look at, see them? They're not really getting soybeans anymore. So, alright, I should say they're not getting soybeans with the thing up. So we're just gonna pull up a little bit and figure out what's next. So, figured this out. It done about 3 acres and it should have done about 4.5. So we're gonna lower our population rate and see what that gives us. Dad's bringing some more seed, because if we don't lower our population rate, we will run out of seed before we're done. I have about 1 acre left to go, so like 2 passes, I think. So, and it's just changing some gears in here a little bit. Once you figure it out, it's not that bad to do. We decided not to do any changes. Turns out those the Blue River bags were like way smaller for some reason. So we got some Pioneer and some seed from last year. Yeah, we got some Pioneer in it. We'll use that for the rest of the field then. Here we go.
Let's do like a 3/4 bag per thing.
It's beside this. Loaded back up. We held 1 bag. We put like 1 bag, not enough in. Oh, good. Graphite powder cap is down here. And so that way, if we don't end up using it, we can actually return it because it's Pioneer. Otherwise, we'll probably end up using it. It's going to hold out about right from what Dad is saying. Should be pretty nice. So far it's going good. Got another 2 rounds or so to do. That's going to be just the finishing side of it. So far so good. Then we can wrap it up, park it in the shed, be done planting with our corn. And the partnership has our corn and soybeans, all the soybeans. And the partnership has a little bit more corn to do yet. Then we're completely done planting 2024. One more end row and we are done with soybean planting. Soybeans are completely finished. That's awesome. We have the flamer going, so sometime I'd like to take some videos of that, so stay tuned for that. And what else? So soon we're gonna start cultivating and rotary hoeing, possibly. We'll see what the conditions are like, but definitely cultivating the next 3 weeks or so, and we'll be making another cutting of hay sometime towards the end of that. So don't forget to come back and watch those. I hope you enjoyed this video. Thanks for watching. See you in the next one.